Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a nice, warm, somewhat cool Virginia morning this morning, so I figured, hey, why not do a video outside? But unfortunately, I can't seem to find my sunglasses, so if I'm squinting a lot, just because Bob over there is blinding me to death. So, Gillette. As many of y'all probably remember by now, Gillette, what was it? 2 months ago, somewhere around there, they released that real cringe-worthy video where it's like a best a man can be, and it was basically attacking all forms of what they now call toxic masculinity. You know, the two boys rough housing, and the men were just standing there in their line of fucking grills going, "Boys will be boys." No, guess what, Gillette? Boys will be boys. Because, my little boy, oh, he adores it. He loves roughhousing with me. Now, obviously, the mother thinks we will sometimes go too hard, but at the same time, for any guy who kind of had that roughhousing time, it's fun. We enjoy it. It's what we do. But that's beyond the point. Even though the point is sometimes my sisters get involved, but hey, don't tell Gillette that. You know, it goes against their narrative when little girls enjoy the rough housing as well, right? Anyway, what can you do? And then they released that, what was it, their new plus size model, who was the woman who was doing that yeah pose and everything else. Now, I'm not attacking the model, don't get me wrong. She got selected, she got the job, she played the part. I mean, that in itself is, bravo. But at the same time, it was also kind of like, uh, what? What's going on? But anyway, the reason I wanted to make a video about Gillette is because I was at a restaurant. Oh, hold up. Yeah, it's around that time where everyone starts going to work, so hey, cars. But no, I was at a restaurant last night just hanging out with the boys. It was game night, but we wanted to go eat. And, most restaurants, they usually have TV screens with different studios and such. And I saw a Gillette commercial come on. And this one I think it was a firefighter. He was sitting there shaving with the Gillette razor, talking about how, Gillette is very powerful and very strong for him, and it works, and, he's got to get that close shave for when he has to wear the firefighter mask and the air mask, gas mask, all that fun stuff. You get where I'm going with. And I was like, huh, okay. And then another one came on, and it was a police officer basically going through the same thing where it's like, when I need to look my best and professional, I use Gillette. And basically, there were different Gillette commercials where they were using law enforcement, firefighters, and everything else. And I was just sitting there thinking as I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't it like a couple months ago where they were telling us that, toxic masculinity is bad and, whamming this, whamming that? Okay, maybe not the whamming this, whamming that, but they were definitely attacking the masculinity. But now they're releasing these commercials where it's like, hey, look, but we support firefighters, police officers, military personnel, they love our product and everything else. Well, I started thinking, it's like, is Gillette trying to backtrack right now? I mean, is it possible that I'm not too sure what's going on with the Gillette marketing, because obviously they suffered some major backlash with that a best a man can be commercial that they had, and then there's some other God, I can't speak this morning. Backlash with the plus size model, which people weren't attacking the plus size model woman. It's just obviously that part is part of the feminist narrative where it's like, oh, you don't have to have the hourglass look or be slim and tender and all this. You can be any size you want and be beautiful. Of which, on the surface, there's nothing wrong with that message. But a little story I'll tell you is the mother of my son. She was starting to get a little bit, I'm gonna say, overweight. But the thing in she was legit starting to have breathing problems and such, because it's almost like, scientifically, if you're overweight, you do start to have problems. It's not like science hasn't, confirmed that. And my mother, in her older age, she's also become overweight. But they both started going to the gym, they're starting to eat better. They're starting, get down to slim, starting to get healthier. And, the mother of my child, she came out and said, I've noticed the past, couple of times I haven't been having my breathing problems. I'm able to bend down and actually not hurt my stomach and such when I bend down. And my mother, she slimmed down a lot and she says she's actually starting to get healthier again. It's almost like something in our DNA, our biology, that, if we live a healthy lifestyle, if we do work out, I'm not saying work out to where you have guns the size of bowling balls, but, if you just keep an active lifestyle, it's almost like your body will reward you for your hard work. Anyway, sorry about going off topic. It's just these are some real world experience in my life that's going on with that. And then when you have the Gillette plus size model and the feminist praise and everything else, it's like, well, there's two examples of two people that I care deeply about in my life where their weight has been affecting them, but where now they've decided to take a change and they're doing it, bada bing, bada boom, they're getting rewarded. But what I was trying to go for, and once again, I apologize about that rant. It's just, as I said, you get the message out there. With this Gillette, I honestly do believe that they know that they fucked up. I don't know who was in charge of their marketing department. I want to say it was some woman, because I remember seeing a video talking about that this woman got in charge of the marketing department, and yeah, well, I guess surprise, surprise, look what she likes. But I think they're starting to dial back, and they're starting to go, oh well, maybe we are not so. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Y'all want to see something adorable today? Come here, come here. See, look at my puppy. He's a little Phoebe. There you go. There's your good doggo for the day morning, folks. Oh my goodness. Hello there. Hello. Yeah. All right, go on, girl. Go. Go on. Go on. Well, there's your morning cuteness for the day. But to go back to what I was saying, I do believe that they're trying to backtrack now. That they're trying to remind us that it's like, oh look, we help these first responders and soldiers and policemen and such. Like, they're trying to rebuild that base, because I do believe I saw in a report that Gillette's markets have kind of fallen a bit since there's commercials came out. But hey, they chose to do this. They chose to go through with this. They knew exactly what they were doing, and honestly, I definitely believe they knew the repercussions, because when you're marketing towards men of all kinds, but then you tell the men that they're bad for being, well, men, what the hell do you expect us to do? Look, the only reason I still use my Gillette razor personally is because, one, I spend $20 for it and it's an actual razor. But I ain't bought any recent shaving cream from Gillette or anything else. It's just like, I understand some people might go, well, that's a stupid response. Well, the thing is, it's my way of going against what they said. And if they're going to tell me that, all because I'm a man and I like to roughhouse with my boy, and they say that I'm wrong for it, well, guess what? They can go fuck themselves. And that's my opinion. Because my boy, he likes to roughhouse, but you know what? He also loves trains. And he wants to be a train conductor when he grows up. Now, obviously, as we grow up, that can change. But you know what? For now, that damn Thomas the Train song is everywhere a bit of my life, and I just can't get it out. It's like a bad, bad meme. Anyway, folks, sorry about the distractions, but hey, you got to see a good doggo this morning, so that right there, that should make this video worth it. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye.